How much should you actually be spending on HVAC marketing? If you've Googled that question or asked ChatGPT, you've probably gotten answers ranging from $500 to $15,000 a month, which is about as useful as a thermostat with no numbers on it. So today, we're breaking down what a small HVAC business should realistically expect to pay for marketing and how to figure out the right budget for your local company. Every HVAC owner asks the same question: how much is enough and how much is too much? The truth is, there isn't a single number that works for every HVAC business. A contractor in a smaller town might not need the same budget as a company in a major metro area. More competition usually means higher costs. Similarly, a business that just wants a handful of local SEO improvements will spend far less than one that wants a full online marketing engine, including search engine optimization, paid ads, website development, reputation management, and content marketing, all working together. So instead of asking what's the average price, it's more useful to ask, what's the average price for the specific services I need? Let's go through those one at a time. First, local SEO. For a small HVAC business, local SEO, which involves optimizing your Google business profile and improving your site's organic ranking for terms like AC repair near me, typically runs somewhere between $800 to $2,500 a month. This pricing depends on how competitive your area is and how much content and link building work is needed. The trade-off with SEO is that it requires patience. It takes time to climb in the rankings. But once you do, you can attract a steady stream of leads without paying for every visitor who clicks on your website. But what if you need leads right now and can't wait 6 months for rankings to improve? That's where pay-per-click advertising, or PPC, enters the picture. Unlike SEO, PPC generates immediate results, but it's pricier. The cost per click in HVAC runs $10 to $35 depending on your market and season. Meanwhile, the overall monthly cost can range anywhere from $1,500 to $5,000 or more, depending on how competitive your market is. Let's run the numbers. At $10 to $35 cost per click, a $2,000 monthly ad budget in a mid-sized city can bring in 57 to 200 website visits. If your website converts 10 to 20% of visitors into leads and your team closes about 40% of those opportunities, that can result in roughly 4 to 16 new jobs per month, depending on your market and sales process. For some HVAC companies, those numbers make PPC a no-brainer. But here's the catch. None of those clicks matter if your website isn't built to convert visitors into calls, appointments, and jobs. Which brings us to the next cost many business owners underestimate: website design and maintenance. A professional conversion-focused HVAC website is typically a one-time cost of $1,500 to $12,000, with ongoing hosting and maintenance often running $100 to $300 a month after that. And while a great website helps convert leads, there's another factor that can determine whether homeowners call you or your competitor before they even visit your site: your reviews. Online reputation management typically involves review generation, monitoring, and response handling. Basic reputation management starts at around $500 to $1,500 for small businesses. At this point, you can see how quickly these costs stack up. SEO has one price, ads have another. Your website and reviews also need attention. That's why many HVAC companies eventually move towards bundled marketing packages instead of hiring separate providers for everything. If you'd rather have most of this handled for you in one package, full-service HVAC marketing retainers for small to mid-sized companies tend to fall in a few tiers. On the low end, around $2,000 to $3,500 a month buys a fairly basic package, which includes local SEO, Google Business Profile Management, and basic monthly reporting. No paid management included. Most small to mid-size HVAC companies invest $3,500 to $6,000 per month, which usually covers SEO, Google Ads management, basic content writing, call tracking, and basic CRM integration. Beyond that, $6,000 to $12,000 a month and up is typically reserved for companies pushing for regional dominance with a fuller multi-channel setup. Now, you must remember that none of these retainer numbers include your actual ad spend, which sits on top. Looking at those numbers, you might be wondering, okay, but which tier is actually right for my company? Fortunately, there's a simple rule of thumb that can help answer that question. Instead of just picking a number that sounds reasonable, invest somewhere between 8 and 12% of your gross revenue into marketing if you're actively trying to grow, or closer to 5 to 7% if you're more focused on steady maintenance of your current customer base. Let's put that into perspective. If your HVAC business generates about $1 million a year in revenue, that's roughly $6,700 to $10,000 a month for an aggressive growth push, or $4,200 to $5,800 a month for steady, maintain, and grow slowly marketing. Now, that's not a hard and fast rule. Every market is different, but it gives you a much more realistic starting point than randomly deciding to spend $2,000 a month because it sounds reasonable. Remember, your marketing budget should be tied to your business goals and revenue, not an arbitrary number. So if you've been searching for a magic number, here's the reality: there isn't one. Marketing isn't an expense you pick out of thin air. It's an investment that should be tied directly to where you want the business to be a year from now. If you're currently comparing marketing companies and trying to figure out who's actually worth your investment, we've put together a full written guide that walks you through exactly how to choose the right HVAC marketing partner. The link is in the description below. Hey, thanks for watching. If this video was helpful, subscribe for more straight-talking marketing breakdowns built specifically for HVAC and home service businesses. I'll see you in the next one.